Hello everyone. Heading into Clash of Wills for a rank 1 run. This is the team that I'm going to take in, pretty much an Earth-based team. Up first we have Paladin Sylvie. She's here because 100% Earth imbue, and she is our buffer and pretty much provoker. So I gave her some counter stuff, double Blizzard Orb with the coat for extra counters. She is 100% draw attacks with the Materia, 100% evasion as well. Gave her some resist, so we have decent amount of ice and earth resist with the modifiers turned on. Philosopher's Stone, just some auto casting for morale, and Melissa's card because it's more morale than her own. And then Shift, exact same gear, so she's here just to support for us. Up next is Eternal Radiance Elena, so she is the leader for the Good Leader skill and our tank. So in the base, with the modifiers turned on, we have good ice and earth resist. She's got a decent amount of spirits. I did give her a Blizzard Orb for some countering. Talisman is a source of guts. I did give her the Mystic Tenacity, so we have some mitigation against beasts. It also has the human, but she has her own human that's better. And she also has a Melissa card for morale per turn. So in the base, we have 200 Beast, 200 Demon, 200 Human, 150 limit damage. Not really focused on damage, seeing that's more of the tank mode. And then in the shift, so we still have some ice and earth resist, not nearly as much as the base, but she's focused on limit damage. .300 Beast, Demon, Human, and limit damage. Up next we have Tiana. So she's a Christmas unit. I wanted to use her and it worked out. So in the base, Empress Rod and Treasured Ring for morale at the start. She's got her own accessory for some auto buffing. Gave her some elemental resist, so she has a tiny bit of ice and earth resist in the base. And she does have Cleome's card for morale per turn. And then in the shift, she doesn't really have any resist. And we got her set just for some magic damage. So she has 175 Runner Beast Killer, 275 Demon, 250 Human. Up next is Ibarra. So in the base, didn't really worry about her resist. We have 300 Beast, 350 Demon, 300 Human, and 300 limit damage. And then her shift, exact same gear, pretty much. So 350 on the Demon, 300 Human, Beast, and limit damage. And then up next we have Beryl. So his resist I didn't worry about too much. Mostly set for limit damage. He's got 350 Beast, 300 Human, Demon, and limit damage. And then in the shift, about the same gear. .350 Beast, 300 Demon, Human, and limit damage. And then we have Elesperus to be our breaker. So again, for her, I didn't worry too much about resist. She's got the Crystal Helm for some added bulk. Mostly set for limit damage. Wilk's card for some morale per turn. 300 Beast, Demon, Human, and limit damage for her. Alright, let's jump in. Alright, Sylvie's going to go first. We're just going to Petals, Vines, and Resolve. For Elena, Turn 1 hurts, so we're gonna Magic Cover, Omni Cover, and Sanctuary. For Tiana, we'll do her Rainbow Colored Magnus, Revitalizing Brew. We'll do the Earthly Brown, and then she can do a tonic. Alespris, we're going to Delirium for morale, Vengeance for breaks, and Sword Splitter for the 89 attack and magic break. For Beryl, he'll Earth Imbue the party. We're going to do his Human Killer mainly for the morale. And then he can Bolting. And then for Ibarra, we're going to Wish for some stats and Double Flash. Alright, Sylvie. We're going to double Compassionate Knight for the percentage heal, and then Refresh Resolve for the regen per turn. Elena. Magic Cover. With this power, Ice Buff plus Morale. And then we're going to do Brisk Daybreak. We don't care about the amp, but it does morale per turn for 3 turns. Tiana is going to shift. So we're going to Trouble to unlock her casting and triple on Earth. Ibarra. We're going to do Demon Killer, Human Killer, and Flash. For Beryl, we're going to put up his field. We'll do Jingle Bell for his better self-amp. And then he can Beast Killer for the party. Alespris is going to Imperil, do her field, and then Baltic. So we'll let them chain a little bit. Alright, Sylvie. We're going to do Petals, Vines, and her Magnus. See, Elena's going to do Base Limits, Tiana. 5 times on Unstable Earth. Ibarra is going to shift. So we're just going to triple Demonic Cleave. This is because this does morale. Her base one does not. Beryl is just going to triple Bolting. And Alespris is just going to triple Bolting. I'll let them chain. Alright, turn 4. We're going to use Morale, Defense, Spirit, and Attack and Magic buffs. Sylvie's going to shift. So we're going to use first Earth Magnus. We'll do Paladin's Defense and just a Bolting. Elena. We're going to do Magic Cover and double Bolting. Tiana, 5 times on Unstable Earth again. Ibarra goes to the base to do base limits. Beryl does base limits. And then Alespris is just going to triple on bolting. So we'll get them chained. Alright, so pretty much just use an attack and magic morale skill every turn. Sylvie is going to do shifted limit for modifier. Elena is going to shift. We'll have her do grace for modifier, blade, and judgment. Tiana, 5 times on Unstable Earth again. For Ibarra, we're going to shift. Double cleave and retribution. For Beryl, we're going to do our arcane buff, his 150, and refresh the field. For Alespris, we're going to do deep, blood trap, and refresh her field. Alright, let's chain that up. Alright, turn 6, we'll use our defense spirit and attack and magic. Sylvie, we're going to get ready, but she's going to go last. Just triple on clever for LB fill. Elena does shifted limits. Tiana. So this turn we're going to do 4 times on Unstable Earth, and then we're going to do Fantastic Formula. This is going to cure the imperils on us so that we don't die after doing the big damage. Ibarra is going to do shifted limits. Beryl does shifted limits. And then Alespris does super. Alright, let's get them chained up. So 5.6, not bad. But yeah, if we didn't cure the imperils, that would have wiped out a couple of damage dealers. Alright, Sylvie. We're going to go ahead and start the second Magnus. And double bolting for LB fill. Continue to use our attack and magic. Alright, Tiana's going to go to the base. We're going to have her do Trouble to unlock her 5 times cast. We'll do Tonic for a small heal. And then we're going to do double yellow for LB fill. So now Elena can do base limits. Beryl can go to the base and do base limits. Ibarra can go to the base and do her base limits. And Alespris is just going to triple bolt them.
Partner, it's time to strike. You're finished.
Alright, turn 8. We're going to use the heal for morale, and we're also going to use the remedial cure everything. Sylvie goes to the base. We're going to do Vines, Resolve, and Night. Elena, we're going to do Magic Cover and Double Bolting. Tiana is going to shift, and we're just going to 5 times cast her Earth Bolting. Ibarra in the base. So we're going to do our Demon Killer, Human Killer, and her Magnus. For Beryl, we're going to refresh Field. We're going to Earth for LB buff and Beast Killer. Lesperus, we're going to do the Imperil, her Field, and Shield Splitter. Can use our attack and magic, and we'll chain the front two. Alright, turn 9, Defense Spirit, attack and magic. For Sylvie, we're going to shift. So we're going to do her I've Got Your Back on Beryl to fill his limits. We'll also give Beryl the 250 Demon Killer. And then we can just Paladin's Defense. Elena is going to do base limits. For Tiana, again, we're going to do 4 Unstable Earth and a Fantastic to cure. Ibarra does Shifted Limit. Beryl is going to do Shifted Limits. And then Lesperus is just going to triple bolting. Now let's get them chained up.
Partner, it's time to strike. You're finished.
Okay, yeah, every time it's about to overcome its limits, we got to use a limit burst. So we had to do that turn 4, and we have to do it this turn now. Tiana is going to take care of that for us. Sylvie goes to the base. So we're going to have her do Gravel Egg for the Earth Imbue. And then we're going to Resolve and Night. Elena. We're going to have her do Magic Cover, Omni Cover, and Sanctuary. Tiana's does her Shifted Limit to seal the boss's counter. Ibarra is just going to triple bolting to refill limit in the shift. See, Beryl can triple bolting in the shift. And so can Lesperus. Use our attack and magic. Alright, so Tiana, LB takes forever. Might not have waited long. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Needed to wait a second longer. Mainly just need to do that to seal the counter so that Elena lives. Otherwise, Elena's definitely dead. Alright, so Sylvie. We're going to do Petals, Vines, and Night. For Elena, we're going to triple on Barbliz, just to fill limits. Tiana is going to just 5 times on her Earth. Ibarra is going to do base limit. Beryl is going to do his base limits. And Alesperus is going to triple on Bolter. So Elena goes last, that way we refill our LBs here.
Our dance ends here.
Alright, now Elena can refill limit. Alright, so turn 12. Sylvie's gonna shift. We're gonna Demon Killer on Beryl. And double Clever for LB fill. Alesperus. We're gonna do our Imperil, Field Refresh, and Shield Splitter. See, Elena will do base limits. Beryl is going to do shifted limits. Ibarra is going to do shifted limits. And Tiana will do a trouble and finish up with triple earth. Can use our defense spirit and attack and magic. Alright, let's chain them up.
Partner, it's time to strike. You're finished.
Alright, so still got 4% to go. Alright, so Elena. Triple on Barbliz to refill limits. Sylvie. Triple on Clever for refill. Can use our attack and magic. Alestra is going to do super. We'll do shifted limit from Beryl, and Ibarra can do shifted limit. Tiana. Just 5 times on Unstable Earth. And let's see if we get that last 4%. Not quite. just need to do 2%. If we got Earth Imbue, we'll just... Yeah, we still got Earth Imbue. So Tiana. 5 times on her Unstable. Lesperus. Triple Bolting. Beryl can just do triple bolting. Ibarra. We do double cleave and demonic. Let's see, Sylvie. We'll just do triple clever. Let's see, Elena. On the off chance it doesn't quite die, we'll do magic cover and double bolting. Defense spirits, attack and magic. I guess we can also hit the heal and the buff. That should be our perfect. Let's take a look at who did what. So, Beryl just ahead of Ibarra. Tiana did pretty decent too. Lesperus ahead of Elena, although Elena did have to tank. But overall, not too bad. So that is my rank 1 Earth team using Tiana because I felt like it. So we're going to end this video here. Hope everybody enjoyed.